My dear beautiful friends, now is the time when we enter 2025. So if you will watch later, it's no problem because this believing or this video is for every year to the rest of your life. It will be inspiring for it, and it doesn't matter in which year you are listening to this. But now we are in 2025, and I wanted to share with you one important thing that I did in 2024. So in summer, I entered one amazing program from Linka Lutonska, who is amazing woman. You will Google her that you will see what she's doing at the moment. But if I put it in one sentence, she's teaching women's entrepreneurs how to be a change maker, how to do marketing and selling in another way. And I love her approach and I love everything in that program. I have been in this program for half a year, so I finished it with the end of the year 2024, and it was a huge transformation for me. Why am I telling you this now in the beginning of a new year? Because, you know, when it's a new year, we all have possibilities, or not possibilities, we all think about what we will do in the next year or what goal we will achieve, or I don't know. We want to do something more with our life. And that's exactly what I did when I entered in her program. And it wasn't my normal thing to go in such a huge program. I paid like 6,000 euros for that. I gave my savings for that, and it was definitely something out of my comfort zone because I have never entered such a program before. I did in a Heal Your Life community, but this was different because we were all the time online and it lasted for half a year. So that's why this was different. It was more intense than previous programs I entered. And what I want now is to just think about it, how this decision impact my life. I will tell you now in 3 steps what I did, what has changed in my life after 6 months of this program. So first thing is definitely I needed a lot of courage to step into this program, but it was worth it. I would pay today even more for this program, even twice or 3 times more for this program, because I know now what happened after the 6 months I was in this program. I was, until the end of 2024, besides being an entrepreneur, I was still part of corporate world. So I was doing projects for this big company. I already told you that in previous videos, but anyhow, this is important to hear because what did this program from Linka, what achieved in my head was that I immediately in December, and I want to point out one more thing, in November and December I have been in one additional program, in one psychotherapy for 6 parts, and combining those 2 programs together, Oh my God, what a result for me! Because what is important for me is that I'm all all the time when I enter some program or some therapy or something really small, I'm opened. I'm totally open for changes, and I know that entering in this program will change my life. This is something I do and I'm aware of before I enter the programs. So combining these two things together, it led me to the biggest decision in my life. I finished working in corporate world after 20 years. And this decision was really big. But because I was in these two programs, it wasn't hard. It wasn't the easiest thing I did in my life, but it wasn't hard. Because why? I had a community, I had a support, I had all the knowledge Lenka Lutonska and her team gave me, and I had space for fear, for questions, for asking for help. I had space for literally everything I needed at that time to make that decision. And I was preparing for that decision few months in this program. But finally, one day I just woke up and said to myself, okay, now I know I can do this. I compared it a lot with my divorce because it was a divorce from one community, from one life, from one family, I would say, because this company was really my family, still is. But I needed to step out of this world that my new doors opened. And oh my God, how many doors already opened in first few days 2025, and of course in the last days of 2024. So sometimes we try ourselves to read books, to listen to this kind of videos, to do a lot of things we can do alone. But entering these programs, this kind of programs, coaching programs, I don't know, mentoring programs, it doesn't matter which are they, but then you can really do shifts. And this I can say for my programs as well. So okay, so what did I do in 3 steps? First, I did this really big decision for myself, and I stopped working for this big company, and I started to just focus on my own project, my purpose, my things that I can now give you guys everything I have here in my heart and in my mind and in my whole body. Okay, then the second thing I got in both programs. So in this huge program, Energetic and Marketing Selling, and the name of the program was Limitless Millionaire. In this program and in psychotherapy program, I got totally different view of money energy. I started to live different, to breathe differently in the sense of money world. I won't now teach you about that because I'm not expert in that, but I needed this energy, I needed this new view to step into my wholeness. Okay, and the third step was that, and this was said to me on my last session in this program, when this beautiful soul, Tatiana, who is part of this amazing team from Lenka Lutonska, said to me that I have opened through this program like a lotus. first, when I entered this program, I was really quiet, I was closed, I was listening all the time, learning from everybody, absorbing this energy from these containers. But then, when the program was going to the end, or let's say when it was half of the program, it was done, and then we entered another half, I started to open myself. I started to engage more in this program. I started to ask. I was coached a lot through coaching session they had. This coaching session was wow, amazing. That's why I encourage you to step in this kind of programs that a lot of people are engaged. I know that this is something out of comfort zone maybe, but it's such a huge impact, such a huge gift that you can give yourself, because you know, when these trainers are coaching somebody else, they are coaching you. Even more powerful sometimes than if you are talking. Okay, so yeah, I opened like a lotus, she said, that from in these 6 months, in this period of 6 months, I opened my heart, my arms, my brain, my everything. And I just received a lot. And a lot of things I gave as well in these programs. And it was the same in the psychotherapy program, because I'm so focused and aware, and my desire is so high when I go in any program, and I have a strong intention that this will happen. And when I entered this program from Linka Lutonska, I had two desires, and this was that I will start living as limitless millionaire, that I will change this perspective and change mindset regarding money. And the second thing is that I will leave the company which I was in for 20 years, where I was in for 20 years. So that's it. And why am I telling you this now? Because don't wait. Don't be alone in all the books, all the videos. Come and join this kind of groups. I will open one new program this year. Two programs. One I already told you about. This is a program that we will go together on Bali for 10-12 days. I will do this in a shorter days, and I will put it on my website. But the other program will be longer. For a few months it will last, because I saw now in these programs from Linka Lutonska that you can really achieve a lot if you are molding in this energy, if you are bathing in this energy for more months. So couples, individuals, everybody who wants to get on a second level, on another step of in your relationships. And it doesn't matter if you are in an intimate relationship, if you are in a relationship with your children, with your parents, it doesn't matter in which relationship, but you can go further, you can go higher, and you don't need to go alone. You can go in the community, you can go in the containers, in the programs. We will see where my path will lead me, but I know that you can do it today, something for yourself, for a new year. And it doesn't matter if you are now listening in 2025 or 26 or 30. I will not stop doing these kind of things, because in the first thing they helped me living abundant life. Yeah. So this is invitation. do something for yourself today. Step in some program. I already have a few programs and live event in May I will do with the best two coaches, one for dance, one for paddling. And we will do really amazing things now in this year, 2025, in May, and then 2026, Bali. And in 2025, I will open a new program who will be longer than I already have this one on my website, but you can enter now in the shorter versions, and you will see how things are going in a shorter version, and then you can prolong in longer programs. I can assure you that this kind of work on yourself will bring you so much of everything, of love, joy, abundance, new energy, new view of life, and you will be in these groups together, in these containers with me all the time and with my team. Thank you very much. I wish you something special this year. That's why I invited you today in my programs, as I have been invited in programs from Lenka Rutonska and in programs for my amazing psychotherapist, and in other programs as well, Heal Your Life Community and the others. So don't wait, just go and do something for yourself. Thank you and have really nice life. Thank you.